Hello and welcome back to Veneer Creations Tutorials. This week we're going to be making this stunning crystal chipped and tumble stoned suncatcher. The kit for this will be available down below, or you can purchase your own items from the materials listed next. In your kit, you will get a metre of wire for each tumblestone that you get. So for the 3 hooped suncatcher, you'll get 2 of these, so you'll get 2 wires. And what I'm going to do is put that in half, and I'm going to cut it in half. Then I'm going to put them 2 in half again. This is 26 gauge wire. You could probably use 24 as well. Right, so now you've got 4 25cm lengths in that wire. Take one and put it to the side. And then what you're going to do is put 3 of your wires together like this. And then get your spare wire and you're going to wrap. So can you see I've got a bit of length there? You're just going to wrap this side on first. So I'm going to wrap very fiddly. Take your time with it. And then you might be able to use your scissors there, if you've not got any pliers, to put that last bit down. If you have jewellery pliers, you can use that much neater. But if you take your time, you can do it with your fingers and some scissors. So you should have something now that looks like this. So one bit is wrapped on, and now we're going to carry on wrapping. So you've got a centimetre worth wrapped. So the wrapping part will be like a centimetre. So I'm going to get this long length here. Make sure these are straight. Like I said, it's fiddly, take your time. Keep wrapping. Now if you don't have a ruler, use your finger. So a finger's worth, I always say, is about a centimetre. Let me double check that actually. Am I right? Yeah, that is just over a centimetre. So now you're going to have to cut this excess off. You can use, I'm going to use scissors just to show that you can. Cut it as close as possible, so then you don't have as much to try and get down, you know, because the bit at the end there sticks up. You want to get that down. I've managed to do that with my fingers, so that's good. And now you should have something that looks like this. So now we're going to do another tricky part. I think everything about wrapping a tumblestone is quite tricky. So you're going to spread out your wires now each side. So you've got 3 on that side and 3 on that side. The first 2 you're going to take are these middle 2. So take them, bring them up together So they kind of go over your tumblestone. Some of your tumblestones will be square, some will be like a triangle shape like this. Some will be round. Round ones will be quite hard to do, but like I always say, take your time. I've had them slip out a million times before, but eventually it will work. So now what we're going to do, sorry I'm doing it before I'm telling you, is get them two middle ones that we've just brought together and we're going to twist them. So, twist, you see? Twist. Keep twisting to about 2 centimetres worth, I'd say. About 2 fingers. And then I'm going to cut that off. Oh, like I said, very fiddly because it can still pop out at this stage. And then turn that in on itself. Like so. If you have jewellery pliers again, that will help a lot.
Sorry, I don't know that.
Oh, Alexa talking to me there. So it should look like that. Now what we're going to do is take one of these at the front here. So I'm just going to take it and I'm going to wrap it across. So you're going across the tumblestone and round that side. So if you're taking from this side, you're going round this side of the hoop. Let me show you. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Oh, it doesn't want to go. There we go. And then wrap it once, twice, 3 times. And then I'm going to get this other one on the same side. I'll get rid of these two, they're in my way. They're on the opposite side, can you see? Them ones that I'm not using. Now I'm going to use this one. And we're going to go around that way this time, can you see? So taking the one from this side, and I'm going to go around that way. So we go around once, twice, 3 times. It's harder to do when you're showing it to a camera, so it is a bit tricky for me to do, but hopefully for you guys it's not as tricky. And I'm just going to cut them 2 lengths off now. And then use my fingers to put down any bits that are sticking up. Right, now the other side, we're doing the exact same thing. So I'm going to get this one here, this wire, and I'm going to go around that side. 1, 2, 3, done. Then I'm going to get this one and go around this side. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to cut these bits off. And I'm going to show you that I can use my fingers. And now you can sometimes play around with the wires so that they sit at different parts of the tumblestone, so then it's extra secure. But to be fair, I don't really need to do much because that is just really secure now. So now I'm going to do my 4-inch hoop and wrap that in crystals. I have got my 24 gauge wire in 130 centimetres. So now I'm going to wrap So I've wrapped the wire and secured that onto the hoop. Now I'm going to get a gold bead, pop that on. Then we wrap round, make sure that the gold bead's on the outside of the hoop, and we wrap once around, and then twice, and then you add a clear bead. Wrap once and twice, and add, we're going to go with rose quartz this time. And then you wrap once and then twice. Get your next clear bead, thread it through, and then we wrap once and twice. Then you're going to continue that pattern all the way around. When you've gone all the way around, I've done the pattern 10 times on this one. So I've done gold, clear, crystal chip, clear, and then I've done that 10 times all the way around. Then when you get to the end, go around once, twice, 3, 4, 5. You can just get your scissors, you don't need to have pliers. Pliers are easier. And you can just put that down with your finger. Or if you've got pliers, crystal pliers, you can just use that. And then as you can see, I've got a bit of a gap. All you do is just push it together. So this wire will move around. Just very gently, don't pull it like too hard. You don't want any of the crystals to crack or anything like that. And then you'll have your, that's your 4-inch. So now I have wrapped my 2 4-inch hoops and wrapped my tumblestones. So you just make sure both tumblestones are wrapped in your wire, like I showed before, and both of your hoops are wrapped in the chip of your choice. Now we're going to attach everything together. So first I'm going to get a jump loop, and I'm going to get the 3-inch and the wrapped 4-inch hoop, and I'm going to open that up like this because these are double jump loops, and I'm going to attach them together. So I'm going to put this one through first, and then I'm going to also put that one through, and then I'm going to twist it round, and then it should attach like this. And do the exact same on the other one, I'll show you. So we're going to attach these two together now. So like this. Be careful of the wire that you're not going underneath it. I think I was going underneath some of the wire there. There we go. Because you need it to be free moving like that. So if you go underneath the wire, it will be firm to where you've put it on, and you need it to be able to move. And then you've got your base. The first thing we're going to attach now is the prism, your bowl prism. You're going to cut, you can use scissors, a 4 linked chain, so that's 4 links, so cut on the 5th one. So you just get your chain and you cut it on the 5th link, and then you should be left with a 4 linked chain there. Get your jump loop, open it up and put it through the hole in your prism. And then you can add, if it will let me, some of them can be quite tight, add your chain to the same jump loop. Like so. And now that chain is going to be added to this jump loop here. So whichever chip you want at the top, add your chain to that jump loop that connects at the bottom of that one. Very simple to attach. Now we're going to cut the chain again, and we're going to do 6 links this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, cut on the 7th. I'm going to do that twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, cut on the 7th. I would normally cut with my, I think they are called jewellery pliers, aren't they? I am thinking of getting these in the shop, so comment down below if you think I should get some of these. So I'm going to try and find them at a really good price, then I can put them in the shop. Just literally use them for everything. I even use them for stuff like around the house sometimes. So then I'm going to get another jump loop, get one of my 6 linked chains, pop it through that and pop it through one of my prisms. At the top, the little loop that we made. Can you see it's through the loop? And I'm just going to do the same with the other one while we're at it. Through the chain. So that's, oh, I put it through the second chain there, can you see? So I need to take it off. Put it through the very end link. Like so. And then I'm going to put that through. Can you see that the wrapped stones are all very different? Then I think I'm going to put that one there and that one there. This one can be added because it's already got the jump loop on it. So I'm going to open that jump loop that attaches these 2 hoops, and I'm going to add that chain to it. Should I show you a bit closer? And all you have to do once it's in that on that jump loop is just twist it. Now I'm going to add a jump loop to the top here, which is going to attach this and also our top chain. Then I'm going to add this chain with the tumblestone to that jump loop, can you see? Then I'm going to use the rest of the chain that I've got, and I'm going to add that to this jump loop because this is going to be what we hang it with. Then get a jump loop, add it to the top of that chain. And add that to, oh, so I'm going to add this jump loop, going too fast, to this one, so it creates like a loop. But you can have it longer if you want and hang this on something, or you could even do it shorter and like link this jump loop onto there, so you've got a shorter hoop. But I always put this on the jump loop that is on the top hoop. Now I'm just going to make the bottom chain. So we're going to get jump loop and we're going to add it to one of these octagon prisms, just like you did with your other prism. There should be 2 holes in every octagon. Open your jump loop, put it through, then get another octagon, so it's like this, then get another jump loop and put it through the next hole, like this, and then the last one, so you will have, once I've attached that to that, something that looks like this. Actually, no, I've just realised. You should have one that looks like this, and then one that looks like this. So a 3 octagon one and a 1 octagon one. So add the one that's got 3 octagons to the top of your moon. And add this one to the bottom of it, so there should be a hole at the bottom there. Add your jump loop to that. I always find this bit a bit tricky. So that's going to go in there. Then add a jump loop to your tier prism. And add your jump loop. Add that to your jump loop at the bottom of your moon. And now add a jump loop to your bottom hoop, just like we did before with the other ones. And then add that jump loop to this, to the top one of your bottom tail or chain or whatever you want to call it. I always call these tails. And that is your finished Ultra Chakra Suncatcher.